Right. Good morning to you all. How's everybody doing? How you doing? How's your family doing? I hope that you're doing well. Welcome to Family Morning Transformation with yours truly, DMP Speaks. I'm just so excited to be with you all on this morning. If this is your first time, welcome. If this is you just been following me and following this community that I'm building up, I really appreciate your support. Let me introduce myself properly. My name is David N. Pinkston, but I go by the name of DMP Speaks. I am an empowerment speaker. I'm a board certified Christian counselor, but I'm also a family restoration specialist, if you want to call me the family coach. I'm here to rebuild and grow your family dynamic. I'm here to put your family back together. I am that bridge. I'm that middleman that's going to help you build your authentic relationships with your family. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to get into this really quickly. So for the last few days this week, I've been giving you tips on how to get a little bit more understanding of your team to, draw closer to your team. Today's tip number 3 is be involved in their daily lives. So be involved in their daily lives. I need you to share this information this morning. I believe that it's going to be helpful for you as a parent, guardian, big sister, aunt, uncle, whoever you are to that child or children or grandchild. I believe it's going to be beneficial. The reason why I feel like it's going to be beneficial is that your children, grandchildren might feel like you are totally nosy, right? Totally feel like you are just the most annoying person ever. But it pays, as my parents used to say, it pays to be nosy sometimes. It pays to be nosy because it has a return at the end. And the reason why I'm saying this today is because when you are involved in your children's affairs, it's not about them getting away with things and you're paying attention and you just know because you just want to know what's going on. But being involved is different than just being nosy. Now, am I a nosy parent? Yes, I am. And I take pride in that because I want to know how my son is doing. Even my niece, she always says, Uncle, you are a serial messenger and caller because you call me all the time. And I asked her yesterday, we just had this conversation yesterday. I said, now, if I stop calling you, I won't call you for the whole week. I don't call you next week or text you next week or the week after that. I said, how are you going to react? You know what she said? We know what my niece said? She's like, I'm going to have to take a trip to where you live at to see what's going on. I said, because you've gotten used to it now. So if I don't do it, you're going to think there's something wrong, right? And she said, well, yeah, I guess so. And I said, don't you enjoy my call? She was like, I do because it gets me going. Even though my son lives with me, right? I have to be involved, knowing how he's feeling, know what's in his mind, what's going on at school, what's going on with him naturally, because I care. See, when you are involved in your child's life, you care. You're showing that you care constantly. And being a parent is not just a day job or a night job, it's an everyday job. So you have to be involved in what they are doing every single day. Seriously. They might feel that you're too involved, but I believe that you can never be too involved in your child's life. You can never not be too much there and wanting to know what's going on. Now, other kids might say, oh man, your parents there's too much. But more than likely, the reason why that a lot of them might be saying that because they don't have that. Because I used to hear that a lot. Oh man, why your mom always in your business? Why your dad is always in your business? And I used to, in my head at 15, 16, I'm like, yeah, I don't really, why they all in my business? Let me just be me. But I realized as I got older and I had my own child that I had to raise, I appreciate that now more than ever because they were so involved because I and I was supported. When you are involved in your children's life, you are supporting them where they are. You are meeting them where they are. You are giving them that assistance where they are for so that they can get to the next level in their life because they have your support, because you are there and you are present and you are aware and you are paying attention. It doesn't matter if teachers get upset. It doesn't matter if administrators are there, especially when you're involved in their school affairs and you're going to the games, you're going to the recitals, you're going to the musicals, you're seeing why the grade is going down. And my child is just acting a certain way. Have you noticed this in school? Being involved, right? It could be in the home. Maybe it's something that they're just not acting right. See, a child can tell you that they're okay, but if you really, really know your child and you are really involved in that child's life, you're going to know, no, there's something going on. There's something different going on. What's wrong? Oh, nothing. I'm fine. We all know that's a lie, right? We all know that's not fully true. And it's not to hound your child, right? But you want to know what's good. What's the problem? Is there anything that I can do? Or do you just want me to hear you out? Do you want me to just listen to what you are saying? Because when we do that, we are making ourselves readily available to them, right? And they might not want to talk about that issue or that concern at that particular moment. But the more concern that you have, and it's coming from the heart, not just to be nosy, but it's actually coming from the heart because you're always concerned because you love them enough, right? And you value who they are as a person, even though they're your baby, they're your child. But you want to know, what can I help you? What can I do to push you along? Is something that my parents, my grandparents, my job, whatever it could be, what I read, what I prayed on. I'm serious. What can I help you to engage in conversation that whatever I have will be beneficial to you more than the clothes, more than the sneakers, more than the video games? What's going on in your mind? What's going on in your thoughts? What's going on? Because if we don't take advantage of being involved in our children's life, we can lose them. We might not lose them physically, but we can lose them conversationally. We can lose that engagement. We can lose that access. And having that access to your child is very important. Having that access to what's going on, even if they don't want to talk about it, because you're involved, because you show, not just say, but you show that you're involved, that you care, right? That you're there, means the world to them. They might not tell you that, right? Because they're big and bad now. They're a little bit older, so they smell themselves a little bit. Well, in all actuality, because you're there, because you care, and you're showing this, listen, it makes a world of difference when a child knows you are there. The reason why I'm saying all this today, the reason why I'm bringing this up, to encourage parents that have not. Like I said, family morning transformation is not a cookie cutter, a kumbaya moment. Every moment don't have to be tough, but sometimes we got to talk about some real things. You got to be involved in their lives. I don't care how much work. If you're going to work, work. If you're going to have your business, do your business, work, right? Get up a little early, or do whatever you got to do at night. If it's that particular time you spend with that child and getting to know them and being involved in their lives, say something. Say something, because you never know what you can unlock in that conversation. You don't know what you can unlock by speaking and being involved, asking them, how's everything going? Simple as that. How are you feeling? Right? Those are the things that need to be said. Those are the things that they need to hear, because your words and your actions can either make or break the things that you should say, the things that you shouldn't say. But being involved makes a difference, and not being involved makes a big difference. It is up to you, but I believe you. I believe in you, parent. I believe in you, guardian, that you can do this. You can make some changes, no matter how they act. And it's tough. And I'm not saying you gotta be all in this all the time, but you want to know what's going on. I'm not talking about snooping. Sometimes you might have to snoop. Let's be honest. If they're being very not forthcoming with information, right? But if there's something that you just see that they're not their usual selves, their playful selves, their dancing selves, their silly selves, their little attitude, but in a nice way. You know, kids get attitude. Let's just be honest, right? You want to be involved, like just simply just ask what's going on. Because listen, when you do that, it shows them that you really authentically care about their well-being. You authentically care what is going on with them. You authentically care because you want to see them succeed. So I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna post this for today, and thank you so much, and share this with someone, that it is important for your child to know that you care. And I'm encouraging you all, if you need help in this area, maybe we need to put a plan together. Maybe you are so busy, you feel like you don't have time to maybe put something together as a family that is tailor-made for your family, so that you can be the best parent that you be, and you can do what you need to do, but you can be involved as much as you need to be involved. You need some help. You need some extra additional tips in your toolbox for your child. I want you to click on the link, and I want you to sign up for your free 30-minute consultation call. Also with that, if you are struggling, if you are in a place right now, you're struggling, you just really need some help with bridging that gap to build an authentic relationship with your child or your children, your family, I want you to also click on the link, and that we can do this together. We don't have to do this separately. You don't have to continue to do things on your own. We can do it together. Listen, I have a wonderful registration only Zoom on tomorrow, which is March 30th at 5 p.m. from 5 p.m. to 6. I'm starting right on time. I am ending right at 6 o'clock. Listen, because I want to help you. And the topic is how to repair damaged relationships through words. Remember, we are still continuing our conversation for the rest of this month. And this is the last Zoom of this month on communication. I'm going to come back to communication at another time, but I feel like it's very important for us to be involved in these Zooms so that you can ask questions. I can give you some bonus information, some things that you might be doing, some things you might not be doing. It is so vitally important. What I'm going to do before I end this, I'm going to put the information in the comment section of this particular live, and it's coming right now. So you can sign up today. Is, like I said, it's registration only. Don't miss out. Don't miss out. I'm telling you, it's going to be great information for you. It's going to be a great information for your family. Also, I have my Better podcast at 9 p.m. on tomorrow night as well. And on Saturday, I am going live once again for my radio show. I'm doing so much, I had to think about what it was called. Speak Out Loud. There we go. Speak Out Loud radio show at 2 p.m. on Saturday. Listen, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate you. But I'll see you tomorrow at 7:30 a.m. Have a wonderful and blessed day.